What's up, YouTube? And this is Justin Tanner here, and Eddie as well. Oh, holding the camera for me. This is the first time I ever been on YouTube.
And he's doing quite well.
And what it is, you might have seen my brother on, YouTube doing,
Previews of life.
Doing reviews of appliances, and things like what you YouTubers do. So, I'm here to talk about the rat rod push bike. So, let's start then. So, I was thinking of a project of Eddie. Thinking of a project that I could do to pass the time away. And I came in the shed one day to have a look at the bike. And I thought, because there's push bikes that are painted and look nice, but there's none that are rusty or things like that. So I thought I'll do a rat rod push bike, and I did have a few drawbacks, a bit, and this is it here. So this is it. I had a few drawbacks with the rear part of it, like I had to try and move these down, pull them down a bit to make them fit around the BMX wheel screws. I had to move these down like that a bit so they can fit. And I taught myself how to weld a bit, so I welded the bolt back on myself.
That is the welder he was using.
Where's his welds? I don't know. But yeah, he is good at using that welder.
And I thought I'm going to make so. Now I have, because I had a few issues of, because these, I thought they were steel, but they turned out to be aluminium and it would melt. So I'm going to replace those with something else. The seat got ripped by accident, say you, and on the side, as you can see just there, that got ripped by something. The brakes didn't really work, so I got some second-hand ones from Trowbridge Melksham Cycle Centre in Trowbridge, and bought some second-hand ones for about 10 quid. And so it was not a bad price. And so I got Neil to weld the BMX front sprocket onto the small mountain bike frame. So I cut the original one off. The original one's out there, but it's no good. So I did that. Got Neil to do that. There was something wrong with the bearings inside. So I replaced them both inside. You can't see through there, but I replaced them inside. And another issue of the chain, because it wasn't tensioned properly. I didn't have the head tensioner by then. And I tried so many ways of trying to make the thing to be tensioned. So I did it different ways, trying to move the wheel back a bit more, like file a bit more.
I think that's...
yeah, I know it is. Had to file back a bit more of this to pull it in a bit more to see if it works, but it didn't work, and had to take it to Simon. Take it to Simon and get him to do it for me. He says I need a tensioner. Got a tensioner for £23, so it's not bad either.
I'll leave a link in the description of his website.
Yes, and what it is that bought the tensioner, got Simon to weld the bolt onto the frame. Suddenly, when I got it back, I brought it in the shed and it snapped. So what I did is I welded it myself. It don't really look pretty. Shush. It don't really look pretty good, but to be fair, it's strong enough.
It's good.
Strong enough to hold. And
Comment down below if that's actually a good weld.
Look.
Don't do that.
And what it is that I thought, well, why not have some big 8 bars? So I thought, okay. But there is an issue with that. Was that these kept on falling down, so I had to go back to Simon to get him to find a way of keeping them. So we had to locate it by putting a screw inside to locate, so stop it from moving, and then tighten, and then get a new one of these, and then tighten it up, and it's all right now, and it doesn't slip down anymore. So there are things that I need to get still done. I'm going to put a strip light.
Sorry, I just fell, don't worry.
I'm going to get a strip light going down here. I'm going to put the controller underneath. I'm going to put the controller somewhere, but I don't know where yet. And
Stick on the underneath.
Yeah, I might need some more rear lights for it. Put one there and one on the other side. What else? Adjust the tensioner once I got it back on. Adjust it. Needs a little bit of adjust.
The hickey dicky thing.
We're going to swap. I'm going to swap these plastic ones to an aluminium one.
Sorry.
And get some gold ones or black ones or whatever.
Gold.
Or gold.
Because then it goes with the theme of this.
Not really. I think black might work actually. You've got black wheels. So I'm going to put a different tyre on because I'm not going off road. So I'll get a different one. It's like a tarmac one or something like that. That's just a wheel hub I just put on there because I don't know. It might work that way. I accidentally did do a cut there about last year by accident.
A few years ago.
Yeah, it was a few years ago. I did because I didn't know what I was doing. And what it is that everything's all fine. The brakes still need to be adjusted a bit more on the front. The brake, because there was a problem with the other brakes at the back.
Shit.
That, Simon, I took it back to Simon to get them welded back on, and it didn't. And I tightened it up. It snapped off. So what I did is I got my welder and then welded them back on. So I reinforced it all back on. I had to take it down to Simon again because this bit here snapped off. So take it down to Simon. He welded it on. It didn't cost him much, so it cost about like £24. It took about an hour to get that fixed, and then the bolt to be welded back on. And there was another issue with the chain. Was that he said that if he took out a link, the chain would be still too small. So we left the chain as it is, and then we thought, well, it's the best idea to do it like that because I can't take out a link because then it will make it just too small and it won't work anymore. And now to redo it all over again now because you've been doing that.
No, that's fine.
No,
I can cut it out. Don't worry.
All right. So that's what we need. So that's all it then. All I need to do is put the tensioner back on, adjust it.
This hickey dicky thing.
And then put another rear light on the front. And then, get another front light on the front as well.
Here or something.
I'm going to get some steel ones instead. And replace those. I know you might see the tape on there, but that's just there to hold them in place. I know where they're going to go when I get the steel ones. I'm going to get some front forks as well. Dump bicycle. What do you call them? Front forks. And so instead of these ones, I'm going to put some other ones on. But it depends on how because we need to find the right one that fits that stem as well. That's it actually. So yeah. So if you want subscribe or do whatever you want to do,
Subscribe, like, share.
then go to the website and have a visit. Right.